To be clear, when I say greatest movie of all time, or one of the greatest movies of all time, I feel that what I consider to be some of the greatest movies of all time would be like Citizen Kane. You have right, like Citizen Kane is just perfect to me. But it's Apocalypse Now, Touch of Evil, all that jazz, and Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal is the only live action movie that doesn't have a person, a human being on screen, not in front of the camera. There's no humans. Now, sometimes there's these extended long shots where they dress someone up and you see them like running up a hill. But other than that, there's no person in the Dark Crystal. And I was there when that Netflix show dropped. I thought that Netflix show was going to reinvigorate the franchise and was just going to finally catch fire and whatever. And I'm not even sure if I finished that Netflix show, the Age of Resistance, I believe it was called. But I gave it a shot. So guys, let's hit the drawing table for the first time. Share it with me. Let's have a look at the Marvel comic books Dark Crystal movie adaptation. Let's go. AKA Patters, real quick. Have you guys ever found a book that you were so excited to find because you thought you lent it out and never got it back? I was debating on repurchasing this not long ago, but I wanted to find the cover because I love the cover for this. I just like the graphic design for it. I don't know why, but this always stood out for me. $6, some of the best money I've ever spent. I get asked a lot about my coloring and my color theory. That book is attributed to that. Guys, I didn't live stream last night because I had work to do in here. I'm in the middle of reorganizing, spring cleaning, redoing all my drawing materials, just getting things lined up. So cheers, thanks for hanging out with me. This was the business model for Marvel at one time. Main Street Comics, they are one of the best. I've only been there one time. My friend brought me there. But here it is. What do I mean by the business model? Well, it's during this time, it's not like X-Men were, right? We weren't selling millions and millions and millions of comics. The direct comic book boom, the 90s speculator boom, didn't quite happen. Marvel was in large a licensing house. They made books by people that wanted books. Marvel made this in conjunction with the film studio, and everyone's hoping to make out. They're hoping to sell a lot of these. They're hoping to drive attention to the movie, all that stuff. That was the Marvel comic book business model. This is why we have Battlestar Galactica. This is why Star Wars was important. G.I. Joe, Transformers. The license list of Marvel goes on. And eventually with the direct market comes along and destroys the need of books like this. What do we got on the back? I love the back ads. Coming soon, Reactor, Parker Brothers. Oh, and speaking of Star Wars, Jedi Arena. This game. This game's tough to play. I never played Reactor though. A little curious. That looks a little bit cool. But check out the artwork. Like, look at this kid's face. I mean, come on. Look at that. The hand, the way it's grabbing, cupping the top of the head. Good stuff. I'm a little nervous. I love this movie so much. I really do. There we go. 1983. Brett Blevis, David Anthony Kraft. Writer, artist. There you go. We got the Elfling playing music I love the background. Even the zipper tones here. Dark Crystal is one of the all-time film logos too, by the way. Don't sleep on the Dark Crystal. If you have Disney Plus, I think it's on Disney Plus, go watch it right now. Yeah. And the Elfling gets summoned. The old master's dying. Nice paneling here. I just like paneling that looks full, but it's also on a grid. That's really my aesthetic here. Nice 6-panel here. But yeah, the Elfling gets sent on his journey because the old man died, and they're tied. So the old Mystic dies and the Emperor of the Skeksis dies. So old man Mystic, old man Skeksis, they're linked, they're together. Hopefully we'll see that at the end, because they come together, they join. But look, I mean, like he's nailing the sets. And again too, I love the simple coloring of this time. The page coloring really like comes through, like even on this panel. Like the color of the page affects this. And when they reproduce these, they kind of ignore that. Like if you reproduce this, you should try and recreate the effect of the ink on the original paper as much as possible. Olga, jeez, we're already at Olga. I mean, this is the movie so far. I'm not seeing anything new, anything different. There you go. The Garçon, right? Not the Garçon. I forget what the crab guys are called. Gartham. These are the Garthams. There you go. And they captured Olga. And now, here you go. The Elfling escapes with the Skeksis in tow. And this was, I forget what his name. Frizzgig. Awesome scene with Frizzgig. Frizzgig's great. But yeah, Kara, the girl. And this is, I always like this scene too, where when they first touch, and look at that. See, they get flashes of like each other's lives. It's mostly her life. Well, no, it's both of them, because they almost like mind meld. I love skinny panels like this. But yeah, they get stalked. Oh, Lord Chamberlain, right? This is Lord Chamberlain. Where is he? Lord Chamberlain. Where's Lord? Hold up, guys. We're going back and forth there. Guys, we're just looking at the comics, having a good time. Lord Chamberlain, right? Lord Chamberlain fights. He loses the emperorship. He gets banished. And he hunts down the Elfling, because the Elfling has the prophecy. If they put this in the crystal, the dark crystal, they heal the crystal, and they can heal everything. It's very Arthurian. But very cool stuff here. See, like even just simple panels like that. This is a task to draw. But you go, here's Lord Chamberlain here. He's trying to lure the Skeksis, or lure the Elflings. The Elflings are not going to have it. Jen here is just, I've had enough of this crap. He hurls it, and you guys, well, this is you guys know he should be throwing it in this direction. We'll stick to that point. Yeah, but there he is. I mean, like, really, it's almost just, you want to say, like, they were working from just images from the movie. Wow, Blip magazine. I've been seeing Blip pop in on some of the archive accounts. Oh yeah, so what we don't really see, we don't see the scenes where they're draining the life force, like the life essence, and the Skeksis drink the life essence, and they get younger. And it's a great scene in the movie where he drinks it, and like you kind of can tell that there's air inside the the puppet, and it expands, and then the effects wear down, and it kind of like shrinks and contracts down. Really cool effect. But yeah, and then the Mystics are back on their journey to the Dark Crystal. They gotta rescue their friends. So we're probably going to open up with that battle where the giant rabbits. Yeah, right here. Wow. Okay, cool. Exactly where we should. But yeah, so she's rescuing her family. Some of these guys fall over the cliff. Nice red panel here. And this is a great scene. When they first ride these, in the movie, like the music hits, and it's Trevor Jones who does the music for this movie, and the music hits, and it's just so it's there, aka Powders. You have to keep in mind everything you're seeing here is not human. But Lord Chamberlain tries to get. I hope I'm remembering his name right. Is it Chamberlain? So this is a little bit here. They're inside the like the tunnels of the castle, and there's a little bit of a cave in. Oh yeah, this is a scene that's not in the movie, where Jin gets he gets caved in on with the crystal. And I guess like they don't know the full prophecy. They only know that the elflings are to like change things. So they're after like the last two of the elflings. So he gets Kira, and he takes Kira off right here. No Gelfling mine, no mine. The Gartham Maester urgently consults with the Skeksis, then turns towards Skinnock with defiance. So that's interesting. Yeah, and Fizgig cares. Yeah, so they're trying to train Kira for the Fountain of Youth potion. So that's in the movie. This is not in the movie right here, guys. So this is why we go through adaptations. I wish in that intro I said that sometimes we look for deleted scenes. Wish I was a little bit more clear. Yeah, and this is kind of cool. Like Olga, like uses her like eye. Like look at that shot there. So you want to say like this is too has to be from the movie. So this is crazy. We have a whole segment of the movie where Jin is journeying through the castle. I mean, none of this is in the movie. Look, it's like the Fizgig drawing's not quite there, but the Olga drawings are. This is nuts. Yeah, and then we're back with the crystal. So it's really cool because like they're slaves too. They're so well used in the movie because you just see them like all over. Like you see them all over the place. Like they're just used for like everything. But yeah. They're doing the ritual and the Great Conjunction. So Olga kind of talks about this. The Great Conjunction is like you see a little bit of a pentagram. And it's like there's a shot in the movie where, and we don't have it here. There's a shot in the movie where we see we'll do it right here. I'll show you guys. Like it's basically, they have a window like this. And there's like 3 suns. And they're kind of trying to hit this one window. And when the 3 suns, and I guess like the 3 rays of the sun hit the crystal, right? Like that's the Great Conjunction. So I guess before that happens, and I guess like the Great Conjunction too is like ultimate rule by the Skeksis if the Dark Crystal isn't healed. So I guess like the Great Conjunction happens, the crystal gets healed, and because of that, see, we have it right here. Oh yeah, it's right here, guys. See? And then like upon the crystal healing, oh my god, look at that panel. The Gartham just shattering. The 2 become one. So the Skeksis and the Mystics like merge. And and here we go. Wow, just like the movie. And we kind of get this like original like race, like the original before the crystal cracked. And this is when everything was green and good. Oh wow, and we see, look, they get like sucked into. You kind of get a sense of that in the movie, but not 100%. The end and the new beginning. Wow. So we have a whole sequence in here that's not in the movie. That's fantastic. Guys, I really do. I love movie adaptations.